I'm going to read a poem that I've written, and it's called Blood and Other Things You Don't Want Me Talking About. Our mothers gave us our mother tongue, our language, our civilization, our lineage, our blood, our blood. Think of it this way. We were born in woman's blood in an emergency ward, slimed, slick, coated in her blood, be it on the operation table, in a bathtub, or in the back of a bus. We slid into this world peppered in woman's blood, decked in woman's blood, inked in woman's blood. Those stretch marks weren't beauty stains, they were battle scars. Stop censoring motherhood. Stop censoring the blood of our mothers, where we did not drown, for we were the new life. At 13, in the summer of late bloomers, we woke up in a pool of blood, coming of age woman's blood, began our day in blood, weeping in blood, hurting in blood, cramping in blood, writhing in blood, cycling in blood once a month, uterus blood, woman's blood. Stop censoring menstruation. Stop censoring the blood, where we did not drown, because we were preparing for new life. When our lovers left, we bled our hearts to distraction, drove it mad in crimson, a sea of sunsets and open horizons, leaked black blood, choked in blood, suffocated in blood, died in blood, and then grew out of ourselves and became new women, strong women. Stop censoring emotions, feelings, affection, tenderness, love. Stop censoring the blood in which we did not drown. We were on rebirth into new life after a broken heart. When our children fainted in fits, we carried them into hospital rooms with our bare, bloodied hands, tore open our skin in a rage of blood transfusions and poured life into them again. Bursting red, bleeding red, brooding red, tubes of red, sharing our blood to save our babies. Stop censoring sacrifice. Stop censoring the blood. We did not drown. We revived life, re-established life. But in all honesty, it's quite ugly, isn't it? How we burst into this world covered in blood. It's quite ugly, isn't it? When we reek of desperation, when we reek of blood every time we mutilate our hearts in the name of love. It's quite ugly, isn't it? When a girl starts spotting in the middle of a class and all the kids start laughing at her. You are teaching her that her period is shameful, that the blood is shameful. Let me tell you something. It is also quite ugly, no, very ugly, when the blood is not allowed into what you define as holy, into your temple. What if we bleed? What if we can give life? Is that too much of a force for your gods to reckon with, or what? Nobody will understand the pain or the agony of the blood. We do keep our mouths shut. We are patient and forgiving and sympathetic. Perhaps we are ruled by emotions. We are sensitive. You make feeling seem like a weakness when it is a strength. You think we are soft, that we can't punch a human to sprout a bloody black eye, that battlefields are for men. But women are warriors in ways you will never know. In our silence, in our resilience, in our tolerance, oppression need not be dealt with in such kind manners, and yet that is how we deal with injustice. The next time you look at a woman, remember that you are looking at a human, a womb, a life, our mother, our grandmothers, our hearts, our trauma, our marginalization. You are looking at blood. You are looking at bloodshed. You are looking at a battlefield. And if so, then tell me, how many war memorials are you going to build for all the soldiers inside of us, for all the blood that we have shed? And despite it all, despite the gory, glorious, scarlet fights that we did not hurt a soul. This blood, this bloodshed is for humanity. All the blood we have ever shed was to give life, to give light, to give love. But by the end of the last war, you still don't know what bloodshed means. You believe in the savagery of brutal killings. You believe in the wretchedness of hierarchy, of gender distinction, of assassination of beliefs, of the fictitious evolution of feminazi that derives from feminism and Nazism, as if the two have anything in common, of telling your mothers they are starting a war. What war would we have started if it had been a compromise, if it had been a mutual understanding? But everybody seems to get it wrong. We don't believe in that kind of bloodshed. We believe in the beauty of growing. We believe in the magic of giving life. They are two different bloods. Do you hear me? They are two different bloods. And you don't understand, and it would have made all the difference if you did, but you didn't. Let me tell you something, boy. We can fight our own wars by ourselves. but we don't want to. We want you by our side. We want a togetherness that will shatter the shackles of patriarchy, and we want the bloodshed of socially defined structures of gender-specific domination. We want the bloodshed of inequality. Stop censoring equality. Stop censoring the blood where we bleed, and if we drown and drown and drown and drown, we will learn how to swim. Thank you.